The Will You Grow Show goes live Sundays 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern. To receive notifications, click the subscribe button beneath this video, or visit YouTube's Will You Grow channel to see more shows and videos. And now, here's Will You founder Angelique Medow with this week's Will You Grow Show.
Welcome to the Will You Grow Show. I'm Angelique, and I'm here to ignite your inner courage to release yourself from limitations. I'm the founder of Will You and WillYouGrow.com, an inspirational multimedia company that provides personal growth and joy through education, conversations, and adventures. Today we are not in the studio. We are here on Hunting Island, South Carolina, enjoying the gorgeous beach. Can you see the ocean back there? Isn't it beautiful? The gorgeous palm trees and sand dunes. Beautiful place out here, one of my favorite places in the world. And I wanted to come to you today on Mother's Day to talk with you a bit about learning to mother your own soul. It's a beautiful journey to do so. For those of you who have just started with us, this is your first time here on the Grow Show, we're all about personal growth, which is supporting and encouraging your inner self, also called your soul, to grow in the beautiful qualities like love, nurturing, care, support, encouragement, inspiration, all sorts of wonderful things to help to bloom the being that you are. So today we'd like to talk about how to nurture your soul, how to grow your soul, how to mother your soul. One of the ways that I do that is by listening. Giving and receiving is really just about sharing and listening. It's not about trying to get something or be something or to do something. It's really about just sharing and listening. It's an easy interaction of joy. That's when life is working really well, and that's what it feels like. But there are parts of life that don't feel so wonderful. And it's in those not so wonderful moments that we have the opportunity to learn to better mother ourselves. Now, what do I mean by mother? Well, not everyone has a wonderful experience with their mother, so even using the word might trigger some of us. When I say mother, I mean care. It doesn't mean just changing a diaper, so to speak. Although it can, as an adult, we need to buy ourselves toiletries to care for ourselves in all of those physical ways. But it means caring for the parts of ourselves that aren't just physical. What about caring for our emotional needs? Like when we need a hug, like when we need to know that we're okay. How can we learn to do that for ourselves? Well, we can start. One of the ways I do that is to listen. I ask myself, what do I need right now? So what do you need right now? If you came up with some superficial answer like, I need chocolate ice cream, well, you might really like to have that, but there's probably a need that's beneath it. And we've talked about that on the show before. There's always a need beneath a need like that. The need beneath the chocolate ice cream might be, I need love and I don't know how to get it, so I'm going to have ice cream instead. Well, listening to what those needs are is really important so that we can get in touch with that part of ourselves that needs to be mothered, that needs some mothering care. So, as I've been out here at the beach just these few days, I've been working with Santa Neil a lot. Santa Neil is our video expert, our producer, who creates little video presents and leaves them in my email inbox all the time. So that's why he's called Santa Neil. So we've been working a lot. Also worked a lot before we got here. But part of the reason that I knew I needed to come to the beach is because part of me needs care. And one of the best ways I can care for myself is to connect with nature and this part of myself that feels most at home here on Hunting Island. It's important for me. The same way that some people go physically home to their physical mother, there's a part of me that connects with nature. And most specifically here, but definitely outside anywhere. So I needed this for me. But I'd been working a lot and I still wasn't taking time to do it. So just yesterday, I took a nice walk along the beach before I took a swim. And as I was listening to myself, I was hearing how joyful I was inside of me. I heard it in my physical body, just the excitement and the happiness and the thankfulness I had even to myself for bringing me here. The thankfulness for the ocean. The thankfulness for the earth that holds the ocean. The thankfulness for the Creator for making all of this, including this one. And as I did that, and I realized I wasn't saying it out loud, I wasn't expressing it. I was feeling all of it, but it wasn't coming out. I realized, oh yeah, that's right. I'm used to holding back. I'm used to holding back my full expression because when I would express fully growing up and through my adult years, it seemed too much for others, overwhelming or too big or whatever. So I knew that I needed to mother myself some yesterday. I said, oh, okay, Angelique, you've got some extra love here that needs to just be expressed. So I did. So I yelled it out into the ocean. Thank you, ocean. Thank you, mother. Thank you, forest. Thank you so much, Creator. Thank you, God. Thank you, life. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here and feel and experience all of this with you. Thank you. And it felt so good just to express, and I felt lighter for having done so. And I also realized, you know what? I offered myself some great mother love there, and I have more to go, because I don't do it with people either. It's been mostly with people that I hold back, because even the amount of love I show them now isn't always easy, especially if they came from an upbringing where they weren't experiencing that kind of expressing of love. Maybe they never even heard the word love in their homes. And then I come around and tell them that I love them. And it can be a little unsettling. So I know people say just keep doing it. And I do sometimes when the time is right, when I sense that it's going to be okay. My intuition says it's all right to say something. But I still have concern there about fully expressing my love to humans. So this is where my listening to what's happening in here in this one allows me to grow and bloom my own soul. I want this soul to feel comfortable expressing its love fully. I want that for me. And even though I don't know how to fully do that, I ask nature. I ask life. I ask intuition. They're all connected, and they know more than I do as an Angelique. My soul knows deeply because it's connected to all of those. So I ask. And then I can just listen. The answer doesn't always come immediately. Sometimes it comes over days or in little snippets of things that I need to do. But that's what I'm doing to nurture and bloom my own soul. That's what I'm doing to mother myself. And I encourage all of us to do that. Learn to mother ourselves so that we're not always leaning on someone to help us. Because they're not always going to be there. And it's too much burden for another person to be able to do all of that for us. That's what our job is, to become empowered and love ourselves. It's to learn to do those things on our own. It doesn't mean we can't care about people. It doesn't mean we can't love them. but just not lean on them when that's really our own responsibility. So to encourage you in that, I'd like to leave you with some beautiful videos that Santa Neil has put together for you to take a look at. Videos of some time out walking around the lighthouse. We're having lighthouse walking tours and beach tours on Monday and Wednesday. Would love for you to come join us. And we're having bike rides on Tuesday and Thursday in the forest. It's just beautiful, beautiful, easy, sandy trails. These are some of my favorite things to do in the whole world. Would love to share those things with you. If you'd like to book with us, just go ahead and look in the description box and we'll have a link there for you to go ahead and book your tour so you can come meet us here on Hunting Island, South Carolina. And last but not least, I'd like to share a beautiful little handprint. Do you remember making handprints in plaster of Paris when you were in kindergarten? A lot of kids did. I know I did, but when I got older, I was not very good about keeping those kinds of things, and so I let mine go. But my adopted mother, Ms. Heather Delaney, she made one and she kept it over all these years. She's now a great-grandmother. Beautiful, wise woman with lots of things to share. And her ability to mother herself through a 50-plus year marriage with its own struggles, through being a very highly professional and successful businesswoman, through raising a child and the grandchildren and great-grandchildren that came from that. She's got a lot of lessons, but the way that she's done that is by taking excellent care of herself. Her ability to mother herself is really inspirational, and I've leaned on her over the years. And it's with great pride that I share with her that I have learned from her, and now it's my time to just love her rather than leaning on her. So I'd like to share with you the little handprint. There she is, Miss Heather Delaney, 1947. Little youngster. Show you how little that hand is compared to mine. Look at how tiny. Look at how tiny she was. Isn't that awesome? Well, we've all made handprints, or many of us have made handprints like this. And just remember, we aren't those little ones anymore, but there might be parts of us that are little, that haven't yet bloomed. How can we help to bloom them? Can we listen more? Can we care more? Can we do things for that part of ourselves that would like to grow and bloom? I encourage you to do that. And now, send you off always with love from Angelique.
You can heal with words, ease anxiety, create peace, hope, and love within with these elegant new hardcover affirmations books, card decks, and journals by Angelique Medow, founder of Will You and WillYouGrow.com. Join us on tour to meet Angelique as she shares hands-on tips to inner peace and harmony by integrating the affirmations books, card decks, and journals into your health and happiness lifestyle.
I love getting to spend time with Angelique, and especially learning how to use the wonderful tools that she's created. I've been using them at home and taking the time to spend 5 minutes just to focus on whatever card I drew for the day. And it has given me some peace and space to just get calm. And then to spend some time with her today and learn even more about how to use these cards and to journal about these experiences. It's just even more fulfilling because she's such a sweet soul and makes it okay even when I feel frustration or I feel conflict. And she helps me see that this whole purpose of my life, no matter when I'm struggling or frustrated or angry or not happy and joyful and blissful, that all of that is still okay and that it's all for a reason. Using these cards, even without her with me, she'll still be there in those cards. Now that I know how best to use them and truly feel them, I have confidence that I am going to be so blessed. And I'm so grateful.
Select a tour date now to meet Angelique and fun new like-minded friends for hands-on tips to more harmony in your heart, mind, and home. Click the link in the description box for the South Carolina adventure, and we'll see you there. For more information about programs offered by Will You, mentoring with Angelique, and to watch video success stories from clients, explore willyougrow.com. If you or your company are interested in inspiring our mutual audience by sponsoring this or another of our programs, let's talk about it. Boost viewer confidence and trust in your company. Call 1-833-WILL-YOU, then press extension number 6. Make sure to click the subscribe button to get reminders before upcoming shows.